Hi there, I'm Céline Remy at CélineRemy.com, and in this video we are going to talk about male sex toys and how to use them. When it comes to sex toys, there are so many different options available, different size, different shapes, especially for the ladies. But what about guys? What can they use? I mean, when we think of sex toys, we usually tend to think about vibrator. Well, this video is going to give you a little bit more to think about when it comes to male sex toys and the best ones to use. So whether you're having a solo experience or a couple's experience, what you can start using are what are called a stroker. A stroker is basically a sleeve, and usually it is textured on the inside that you can use around the penis to really give it some good, great sensation. What's really cool about strokers is that usually they're not really anatomically correct, and so they're less threatening, because it's just like a toy, a tool that enhances pleasure and sensations. They can be a really good addition to a hand job because sometimes, you get tired, you don't have the energy, but this allows to deliver pleasure quickly and efficiently. Some more popular strokers are like fleshlights, and so some of them even come with a vagina that has been molded after the vagina of a real porn star, so it makes the thing even more real. They can come in like a can shaped, or some of them even come into like a ball and that you open it and get the sleeves out. I mean, really, like they've become really creative when it comes to making sex toys look better, more fun and appealing. Another option is to get sex dolls. Sex dolls usually will have multiple holes from the mouth, the ass and the vagina, or if you like only a specific body part, you could just get asses, vagina, like whatever rock your boat. Some of these even have interchangeable orifices, so you can really get what you want or which ones you prefer at the moment. So these are our strokers, and like I said, strokers are fantastic when you use them as a solo masturbation or as a couple masturbation or added to a hand job. Next category of male sex toys are penis pumps and enlarger. So the name kind of says it all. It's basically a pump, a tube that you'll put over the penis and then kind of pump it up to a hard, strong erection. And some of them claim that they will enlarge the size of the penis. And these can be really good tools for a man who is struggling with having a strong erection, because it helps to bring the blood flow, to trap it, and to really just have that sense of having a stronger erection, and it can bypass the mental anxiety of what if I'm not being hard enough, what if I don't get there. Plus, for those that do want to get better with like having larger penises, I mean, it's not really proven that it makes a difference. But what I do know is what you don't use, you lose, and that men who don't have as much sex tend to have penises that do shrink. So if you start to have more sex or use these toys, you will have more circulation, more blood flow, and your body will respond better to the stimulation. Therefore, it will look like you have a bigger penis. Another category of male sex toys are a sex enhancer. And basically, it's a sleeve that you add up on the penis that can give an extra inch or 2 inches of length, add to his length, which makes it that if he's not really long enough to reach certain area inside your vagina, then it makes it so much more intense, and it can be even more pleasurable for you because then he's adding to his length. A really cool thing about these sex enhancers is that they're very realistic, and they have like different veins and textures that can really increase her pleasure, because it will rub her a certain way and make her have even stronger orgasms if she is sensitive to and receptive to that penetration. Another category are the male prostate massagers. So I've got a lot of videos on how to stimulate a male's prostate, so go and watch those. I'm not going to go too much in details here, but really what's awesome about male prostate toys is that they are designed specifically to reach a male's prostate and to really like activate his male's G-spot, or like really open up his pleasure to so much more because of the stimulation that is done through this prostate massager. You can use the prostate massager on your own. You can use it during lovemaking. There's a lot of ways to integrate it so that it creates prostate stimulation and extra pleasure. Last and not least, there are our cock rings. Cock rings come in vibrating and non-vibrating form. And they also come in different materials, from something really stretchy to something that's harder. I always recommend that you use something that's more stretchy, and then vibrating or not is always depending on what you want. The vibration is not so much for him, it's mostly for her so that it stimulates her clits. Even though there's a lot of guys that do say that they love the vibration, they feel it at the root, at the base of their penis, and that it creates extra pleasure and extra sensations. Cock rings are super safe. What you do need to do is to stretch the cock ring over both testicles and the shaft. You want to include the balls and the shaft. If you just put the cock ring around the penis, it's kind of like putting a hair tie around the penis. It's not going to really do much. You have to use it properly, but when used properly, it traps the blood flow, which can then create a stronger erection. And then if you couple it with the penis pump that I was mentioning earlier, if that's a man who has a difficulty maintaining and achieving a strong erection, you pump yourself to an erection and then you place the cock ring to really trap the blood flow and enjoy a rock hard erection. And when you put your cock ring on, you do it with a semi-erection. If you're too soft, it doesn't work. If you're too hard, it's really difficult. So semi is always the best way to put and wrap the cock ring around your cock and balls. So that's it. There are so many options, from cock rings, prostate massagers, sex enhancer, penis pump, strokers and sleeves. As you can see, so much variations and diversity and new ways to bring more pleasure to you and your partner.